Yes, people, myself TS, welcome back to another No Filter TS. And in this one, just doing a preview ahead of Arsenal's Premier League game away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. And obviously, United, Ollie's gone. A few weeks ago, I was talking about how the Wolves punctured. The wheel is done. Watford mashed them up, you know, mashed them up, gave Ollie the sack, and yeah, he got his P45 real quick. But Carrick's, can I say, the temporary interim. They've appointed an actual interim who is Ragnick, but he won't be on the touchline due to some work permit deals. But he'd be there. He'll be in the stands with his AirPod in, you know, speaking instructions down to the bench. You know how it gets, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. It's funny how things can change after 3 games at the beginning of the season. People talking about United as potential title contenders, and Arsenal sitting at the bottom of the Premier League. Now we're 5 points clear of United, and if we beat them, and we go 8 points clear of them. So it goes to show how things can change. It also goes to show how Arsenal's managed to pick up form whilst United's gone through bad form, which obviously in the end has resulted in Ollie getting put on the chopping block. But United's last game out got a draw against Chelsea. Good result for them. They went with a 4-3-1-2 formation in that game, and it'd be interesting to see whether they go through that again tomorrow evening when they play us. Obviously, in the formation they played, in the midfield was like Fred, McTominay. I always forgetting the third player now. Fred, McTominay, whoever it was, third Matic, and then Bruno has like that attacking option. And Sancho started to be interesting to see what they do against us. For Arsenal, I definitely feel like changes need to be made. Not drastic changes. At the time of me doing this, I'm not too sure whether Bukayo Saka is fit enough to play, but I presume he's not. He didn't really look too good when he came off, and again at the same time, the man needs a rest, man. We can't run the young boy into the ground, because all that happened is he will end up picking up injury after injury after injury. The boy needs a rest. He's a young boy. He's played a lot of games. I believe he's played the most games for Arsenal since Arteta has been in charge, and that's not such a bad thing in a sense, because it's shown how much of a key player he is for us. But he's played the back end of last season, gone into the Euros, played quite a part in the Euros, especially towards the back end of the tournament. Come back, played for us. Played some pre-season games. It's back into the season. I think he's only really had that 1 game off already this season. So for me, I would give him a rest in this game. My opinion and when I'm picking his side is that he's not fit enough for this game, anyways. And yeah, I feel there's certain changes that need to be made, and it's a game that we need to go and get a result. Truth be told, if we're coming out of the game with a draw minimum is what's required, but I feel we need to be going there and getting 3 points. I'm slightly confident we're going to do it. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win that we're going to get. But for myself, the team I'd put out for this game, it would stick with Ramsdale in goal. That's that's easy work. Ramsdale picks himself easily. In the back four, I'd go with Tomiyasu right back, White and Gabriel as the centre half partners, and then I would actually bring Tierney back in for this game. I know with Tierney, even at times at the beginning of the season, he hasn't played too great, but I just feel, based on the opposition we're playing, I would like to see Tierney in there. Just my personal opinion. Again, if you have your opinion on it, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Everyone's free to give their opinion and say what they want to say, as long as in life you're free. In my opinion, you should be free to give your opinion, as long as you're not aggressive, rude, disrespectful in whatever you put across. So yeah, the midfield two for me would stay the same with Partey and Lokonga. and then I'd go Smith Rowe on that left. I'd bring Pepe in on that right hand side because I feel he is that is his natural position. And if Saka's not there, he is the natural player to play on that right hand side. And then I'd play Laka in that role where, he's the second striker. And then up top, I'm starting Martinelli. I think Aubameyang hasn't been on it. And, he, I feel for this game he has to start on the bench. Maybe he'll give him some sort of vengeance. Maybe he'll want to come off the bench and prove a point. Maybe then he'll know to start putting in some better performances, truth be told. I think that miss the other day was unacceptable. It just weren't acceptable whatsoever. And at the same time, for the morale of the side and the squad mentality, when players aren't performing, they need to be taken out the side. You can't just keep playing him for the sake of it when he's not performing too great. Martinelli come off the bench the other day, got a goal. So for me, he deserves to start this game. And I also feel the likes of Pepe deserves to start this game if Saka's not fit, because he's the more natural player out on that right hand side. So yeah, that's the 11 I'd go with for this game. That's my score prediction of 2-1 to Arsenal. And yeah, man, let me know your thoughts on it all in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.